Hello everyone. Today, ang itatry ko naman na explain is HLOOKUP function. Ano nga ba yung HLOOKUP? Ano ang pinagkaiba niya kay VLOOKUP and paano ba siya gamitin? HLOOKUP is used kapag ang table natin is arranged horizontally. Kaya siya tinawag na HLOOKUP. For example, dito yung table natin, ang kailangan natin kunin is yung sales ni Peter, ni Tony, and ni Steve for January. And yung array natin, yung lookup table natin, ang month is arranged siya horizontally. So that's why we will use HLOOKUP. On the other hand, kay VLOOKUP, for example, itong table na to, ang kailangan natin kunin is yung sales ni Nat for January, February, and March. So, yung name sa table natin is arranged vertically. So that's why we use VLOOKUP. Yung lookup value determines kung anong function yung gagamitin mo. So if yung lookup value mo is nakarin siya sa table vertically, you will need to use VLOOKUP. Kapag nakarin siya horizontally, you can use HLOOKUP. But if you notice, yung return array natin is arranged naman siya horizontally. On the other hand, kay HLOOKUP, ganun din, yung return array natin, since sales ang kailangan natin for January, naka-arrange siya ng vertically. So, ayun yung pinagkaiba ni VLOOKUP and ni HLOOKUP. Paano siya gamitin? Equals HLOOKUP. Yung lookup value natin, ang kailangan natin is January. Ang table array natin is ito. Ang row index number natin, tulad ng ginawa natin sa VLOOKUP, gamit tayo ng match function. Ano yung ima-match natin? Yung name. Saan natin siya ima-match? Sa column A. Match type, 0, exact match, and then exact match. Enter. And there you go. Notice na kahit naka-vertically yung sales data natin, binalik siya ni Excel pa horizontal. Ganito kasi yung acceptable na format ni Excel, especially when using a table. Kung kailangan nyo siyang i-format din ng vertically, you can use transpose na function. Another use for HLOOKUP na hindi mo siya magagawa sa VLOOKUP is kung ang table natin is again naka-arrange horizontally and then wala kang identifier vertically. So tulad nito, kung paano naka-arrange yung group natin, nasa top row yung group name and then nasa baba yung mga names or yung mga members ng group. So wala kang kahit na anong indicator dito or pwedeng gamiting lookup value dito sa side na to para kunin yung mga name. So the only way for you to get the result is through HLOOKUP. So, paano siya gamitin? So equals HLOOKUP. Ang lookup value natin is yung group name. And table natin is of course ito. Lock lang natin yan. Lock din pala natin to. Row index number. So there are two ways for you to indicate yung row index number. So first one is yung curly bracket. Kung gusto mong kunin lahat ng row index number at the same time. So example, in this table, ang kailangan natin is yung row number 2, 3, and 4. So type lang natin 2, 3, and 4. Exact match. And then enter. Si Excel, as I mentioned previously, i-represent niya yung data horizontally. And since kailangan natin siyang i-represent vertically, gagamit tayo ng transpose function. And there you go. So now we determined na yung mga members ng group D is si Via, si Lam, and si Ang. And as you can see, nag-change yung members depending sa group name. So another way for you to indicate yung row index number is through row function. And kadalasan ito yung ginagamit ng mga Excel users. So row, and then ang kailangan natin is yung row number. So since kailangan natin is from row 2 to row 4, start tayo with A2. Regardless dun sa column number, ang kailangan kasi natin dito is yung row number. So pwede mong gamitin K2. Basta ang magiging result natin for this function is number 2. So enter. But then, as you notice, isa lang yung binigay niya na result kasi nga row 2 lang yung naka-indicate. Now, ang gagawin mo dyan is i-drag mo yung formula pababa. Notice na yung row function is relative. So, nagbabago siya kada drag mo ng formula pababa. Yun lang. I hope I was able to explain HLOOKUP properly. If you have questions, comment lang sa video. Bye!